Listen up. Before we begin this masterpiece, we're all current or former law enforcement officers. We've seen our share of humanity. But if you came here thinking we give a shit about your feelings, you are sadly mistaken. So if you're a snowflake, we'll give you just a minute to turn this mother off, all right? Now, for the non-pussified. This is the midweek news show of the MOTORCOP Chronicles podcast. The only place where you'll find unfiltered, unedited, and raw discussions about law enforcement, crime, and everything in between. We love discussing the good, the bad, and the downright bizarre stories involving cops and criminals. So get ready for some raw comedy blended with our unapologetic opinions. We're diving deep into the headlines, breaking down the latest news about our brothers and sisters in blue and the criminals they deal with. You'll be laughing 1 minute and shaking your head the next. It's funny and maddening all at the same time, just like the world of law enforcement. This is the midweek news show of the MOTORCOP Chronicles podcast. And here are your hosts, the Iceman, with co-hosts Holstera and Freebird.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Go Goat right there in the bottom.
That goat wants to
Go Goats, baby, go Goats.
Old Jim Pokrantz here. Hope everybody's doing all right.
He was. I think he had made a comment. He was waiting around since yesterday. I think.
Well,
standing by.
I had to redo it. The wife wasn't feeling good. They had she had some more heart issues. They had to call some different medicine in. So
yeah, that's what happened to Mardi Gras. She out there partying too damn hard.
Oh,
hey, Kelly.
Different.
Same thing.
She was different from yesterday.
Same shit that she was in the hospital for. No, they called in some steroids, so hopefully the new medicine should be in Saturday. So, anyway, hope everybody's doing okay. Even though this is on Thursday, we're not quite midweek, but we're on Thursday. So, at least we're getting it in.
Yeah.
I'm glad Mardi Gras.
Thursday for everybody.
Glad Mardi Gras is over.
No, you're not.
Oh, yes, I am. Freebird may not be because he's a
hell no.
Mr. Socialite over there.
Well, we had some parties. Yeah, we had some parties.
Kelly's here.
Kelly's on.
Yes,
hey,
Kelly. If anybody wants a great cigar, go to PoundPatriotCigar.com. Use promo code MotorCop15. Get 15% off your order. If you want any MotorCop merch, I got this shirt on today. You can go to order. If you want any MotorCop merch, I got this shirt on. Who's got Freebird's got his volume on because I can hear myself.
Somebody teach this man how headphones work. You ain't supposed to be able to hear it through the speakers.
It's coming. I've got it pulled up on my laptop.
Oh, well, pull the sound down.
I'm trying.
All right. You ain't MotorCop merch, you need to go to the Etsy store, MotorCop Chronicles podcast on the Etsy store. You can go to the website, MotorCopChronicles.com. That's up there. Ain't MotorCop merch. You got to figure it out. You got to figure it out. And all the links are on all the links are on the bottom there. Hello, Sergeant George. How you doing over there on YouTube? All the links are on the bottom there. You can get your merch there. Also, if you want any extra MotorCop episodes and pictures, videos, and all kind of other stuff, you can join the Patreon. That's also in the link. Now I'm going to shout them out. We're down.
Nobody wants to watch your male escorts.
Guess what? We have no hang-arounds. We have
Seriously?
Yeah. Mr. William Gibo Jr. has moved up to a full crew member. His mug is on his way also. The Chad Jenkins guy has dropped off the radar. I guess he didn't like the content I was putting out or something.
I tell you what, the hang-arounds float help pay the bills, because if your credit card gets declined for $3, I mean, you know.
Yeah, somebody's credit card got declined for $3. I called that Chad Jenkins fellow. I said, "Do you need some financial assistance?" He said he had to change his card because it had got hacked.
It got compromised. So
he never re-upped.
I didn't realize. Yeah, I didn't realize that $3 was helping keep the lights on. You know, but apparently so.
We got Kelly Meyer. We got Jared Nitrous, MotorCop for life, a full crew member. Like I said, William Gibo. The newest crew member, we got Dan Cross with Burley Boards. Y'all go check out his wood products. They're fantastic. We got T-Bird. We got Mr. Jim Pocrant, who's in the chat also, who is part of the Short Track Guys podcast. We got our favorite truck driver, Hoppy Hobson, Mr. Blake Walker, A.A. Ron from the I Had to Say It podcast. We got Z Palmer. We got Roy Spalding, Roy with the S, not Roy with the P. We got JoJo, our favorite girl from Australia.
Roy with the P is quite entertaining.
And we got Natasha A. from the great state of Washington. Appreciate y'all. Said I actually have some videos I need to put out to y'all to see.
We need Precious as a special guest.
Yeah, we do. Kelly says she's not 100% yet, but she's getting there. She said hello, Freebird, and Kelly says she's trying to get back to the land of living and put herself back together. Kelly's just had a recent loss in her family, so.
Sorry to hear that.
Sorry to hear that, Kelly.
And Billy's like, "What the hell, Freebird? You can afford all that fancy stuff, but he can't even be a hang around."
Oh, he's got all this fancy shit. Problem is the grandkids aren't over there to show him, "Here, Papa, this is how this works."
Well, what happened was them vet bills for the dog.
Yeah,
they were worth it.
Oh, Lord. Look, I'll tell y'all a little short story before we get into the new stuff. You know, I've been doing lots of parades and stuff. I was at a parade on Fat Tuesday, and I was out giving high fives, slapping hands, you know, getting with the people. That's a nice garbage can you got over there, Freebird. You know?
Yeah.
And we're sitting there, and I'm going up. I'm giving high fives. Well, I stop and I'm talking and I'm looking and I'm, scanning the crowd and I'm looking. Well, I had to pull up to this lady and I said, "Ma'am," I said, "could you please put your breast away?" Because one of her tits had plopped clean out of this T-shirt she had cut all the way down the middle, and it was just plopped out, no bra on or nothing, just nipple and just full titty just sitting out there. And she's like, "Oh, I didn't notice." I'm like, "You didn't notice the breeze on your nipples are hard because it's chilly. You didn't notice?" And she's like, "Oh, I said, you got to put that away. They have children out here." And she's like, well, at least did you like what you saw?" I said, "They were nice looking, but you still have to put them on."
Like Waffle House at 3 a.m.
It wasn't no. I guarantee you wouldn't have said it if it was Pamela Anderson. You know
I would have. Yeah, I would have had to. I mean, there was children around.
He still got a job to do. That's why he takes all that OT.
Sergeant George likes my face makeup.
Hell, it took him forever to figure out that it was from a video game. I was like, "Bro, why are you wearing that?" But yeah, he's got to do it.
So anyway, that's a little short story from the parade stuff. I know a lot of y'all don't listen. I haven't forgot about the end of watch for February. Just been busy. I'm going to get it done hopefully this week. All right.
Yeah, you've been tied up with Bam.
And all these parades and everything's been going crazy. I do have an update video if y'all want to watch it. Do y'all remember, what was it, last week when we did it? Or a week before, the OnlyFans mom, her kids she was told not to.
School?
Yeah, the Christian school and stuff like that. I got a let me jump over here. We got a updated video.
She's now a billionaire?
No, I'm sure she's making plenty of money, but right here.
Well, maybe she was just showing her
are now
feet.
kicked out of a Christian prep school in Tavares.
Well, her kids, they kicked her kids out. They kicked her kids out of school.
Oh,
really?
Yeah, listen.
That's a bit much.
Watch.
After a mom's complaint about another woman's OnlyFans decal.
That was her right there. Nice looking woman. That's the OnlyFans lady.
She got her tongue sticking out.
Piper Fawn, if you actually want to go to OnlyFans and look at her naked doing I don't know what. It's up to you.
I can Google middle-aged blonde and see her something that
she
looks
wasn't the
close to her
one.
neck.
I guarantee you,
I don't need to pay for it.
She wasn't the one with her titty hanging out, or the Iceman would have said, ma'am, you can shake it a little more.
I'd have said put it up.
Yeah, he would have. He'd have been like,
Freeburg's just upset because
"Ma'am,
he never got to work and actually see any of that. Anyway,
yeah, I didn't. You remember? I didn't have no naked stories.
Yeah, let's like I said,
Never come across.
her kids have gotten kicked out of school. Her two kids.
Goes viral. We first told you about Michelle Klein, who had that decal on her vehicle. Her two kids were kicked out last week.
Now, the mom who complained in the first place says that her kids are also being punished after she spoke out.
I wonder.
Karen mom, the one that was bitching and hollering and shit, they kicked her kids out too.
Caused all this negative fucking attention, but you know what? She's really stupid because look, the whole goal, she wanted her to scrape it off the car. In all reality, now this thing has been blown up all over the news everywhere. So this woman's got 10,000 times as much publicity.
Oh yeah, she's making more money now, and
that woman just shut the fuck up.
yeah.
Fox 35's Marlisa Goldsmith joins us live in the Alert Center to explain why. Marlisa.
Yeah, John, today we spoke with that mother who initially complained about another parent having that OnlyFans decal on the back of her car that you see right here in this video. Well, that mom says she was just venting about what she saw in the school pickup line. But now, because of her vocal social media post, all 6 of her kids have been expelled. It started with this video.
Yeah, she got 6 kids.
What the hell?
Well, yeah. Kick them all out.
She's just mad because she ain't got no damn titties. She couldn't
Teach you, Karen.
yeah. Put her clothes
Teach
back
you,
on.
Karen, to run your mouth.
You look like she needs to eat
That's it.
something to me.
Posted on TikTok.
Yeah,
So I
Ain't
am
got no
coming
damn
on here.
nutrition. Her body's drained from all them fucking kids.
I think the issue
now
is
she
she
gonna
got.
go off Facebook
No, the
again.
issue is she got on TikTok venting this shit, and the school don't like that.
Then
Lake County mom Lexi Thomas upset about this car in the pickup line at Liberty Christian Prep School in Tavares.
I'm stunned. I'm shocked. I was disgusted. Like, why am I looking at this?
The car has an OnlyFans
'cause you have
decal on
eyeballs.
it, advertising a
That's
site that includes pornography.
It ain't none of your
Text him and
business.
She's upset because her man right here, this
Yeah,
man,
he subscribed to it.
she caught him
He
whacking
probably
off
went
to
to
her.
it.
He was spanking,
Yeah.
he's spanking and pegging. It's like I caught my husband right here. He is in there
Oh, that's
spanking
funny
it.
shit. It's here.
Why am I looking at
Shit here.
this? Because every time I go to the car pickup line, I got to see the OnlyFans
Yeah,
and think
it's-
about because my husband done what's.
Look at his face. He's like, bitch, why'd you have to say something?
Yeah, dumbass.
This is not cool. We're gonna do something about this.
And
He's
that
probably a
set
paid
off
actor
social
on her
media
site.
firestorm and led to the school expelling
We're
the
gonna
two
do
children
something about
of the mom
this.
driving
Yeah.
around with the OnlyFans ad.
Sure did.
We spoke with Michelle Klein last week.
I don't feel like I should be judged for what I'm doing.
Now Thomas tells Fox 35 her
I don't think these kids
minute, all
belong to
their
the.
kids are
I don't
white as
think. I don't think the new dad or boyfriend is the daddy to any of these kids right here. I'm just guessing, but I'm not a detective.
And I bet
I'm
all
pretty
of them
sure.
I'm just saying.
kicked out of the school too because she aired her
'cause
complaints on social
he didn't
media. This is the letter Thomas
He didn't
provided.
look like he had a lot of white in him.
No.
Well, hell, the school's right down the road. Isn't it? I can just drive over there and see if they want to do
Yeah.
an interview with us.
Jim says,
Now,
tig old biddies over there. You're right. The Sarge says, well, for a Christian school in the OnlyFans situation, it's not hard to see why that is. I can see why they got mad, but she'd been going through this line for 2 years like this. None of this happened until this one mom decided to get pissy.
And she probably has nothing else to do.
This may be the way.
Probably clean.
This may be the way this woman supports her children and everything. I mean, I'm not going to go to no OnlyFans or nothing like that. But hey, they advertise everything else everywhere. I mean, so.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously,
what's up, Roy?
it don't bother you. I mean, you could advertise. What, is she going to call in or complain on somebody with a Trump sticker?
Probably. She probably would.
Yeah, bitch, because he's going to be your next president. That's why you're looking at it.
She probably would.
I mean, what, is she going to complain on everybody that's got a bumper sticker?
Yeah,
or a window sticker?
Her nickname was Karen.
Karen. Yeah.
All right, man. I just saw that. And I say, oh fuck, let's do an update story on it. So this first story, we're going over to Freebird over there, and this is a appointment. Yeah. This is a story about disappointment, and I can see why. It's about this. They didn't have a video on it, so we got a picture.
Well, we talked about this. We covered this story about some. I can't remember the name because I don't have the article in front of me. Some guy was naked wielding a samurai sword and charged at one of the officers, and he got shot and injured, and he's already gone to trial. So. Well, you probably couldn't see him naked. I mean, he'd have to turn broad face, not sideways, looks like. But apparently he went to court already, and he only got 5 years probation and 60 days
house arrest.
What was it, 60 days in jail? House arrest. 60 days house arrest. On he had 2 felony charges, and that's all he got. So the chief of police, or wasn't it the chief of police, expressed disappointment in the system and why, he only got 60 days house arrest. 5 years.
Hey, at least he got 60 days. Really? New York had to let him out immediately.
Well, at least he got his ass capped.
Well, the problem is
not all the way.
The problem is that's the court system. Everybody blames the cops. But to me, it's not the cops; it's the judges.
Yeah.
So
I don't know how you. I mean, they want stuff fixed. They don't want any crime. But how the hell are you going to not have crime when you get sentences like this? Especially when they blab it all in the papers and say, "Hey, you might get shot, but go ahead. You can attack a police officer and you can wield a sword." First thing I think of is, oh boy, charged with a samurai sword. The guy the policeman that shot him, he must have scored pretty low on the post course. I mean, because he was charged with the knife. He was within 15 feet. Shit, or damn good and well 7 yards.
He shouldn't be alive. But what state sucks?
New York.
New York, California.
Well, Roy, Billy, I'll tell you this: the legal system, the judges part of it, and stuff like that, these DAs and stuff, pretty much sucks almost all over the place. Because if you can go sit in court here, and you can go sit in court anywhere in the United States, I guarantee you'll see all these people come in, plead guilty, and get slapped on the wrist over and over and over and over again, constantly. It's every time. The legal system that way needs to be fixed because people know they can break the law and get slapped on the wrist, and that's it. So it's no deterrent. There's no deterrent in it.
I wish the legal system was a little bit more if they were more honest about it. We all know why they're doing it. It's not because the Democrats want reform because they don't want you to go to prison for, committing a crime. The Democrats look at their history. They're just like the Republicans when it comes to criminal justice. They're keep them in prison. Not a lot of politicians have ever come out and said publicly they want to let all the inmates out. The issue is a lot of the prisons are fucking overcrowded because of bullshit. You know, and that's why a lot of these people are just letting them rotate in and out, and they go on probation or, you know, those damn ankle monitors and shit like that. And they don't stay in jail. And it's a damn shame because we got people that are, you know, criminal offenders that are violent that need to be behind bars, you know, that are being released. But yet we've got people serving life sentences in Louisiana for marijuana.
Oh Lord! All right, Holstera.
In Angola.
The next story is yours.
So the next story, I really hope Iceman has a video for you.
I have the video.
It has to do with this young lady that decided that she wanted to see if the police officers in her local town were any good at riding mechanical bulls. So she decided to fucking ram one, and when he ended up jumping on the hood, he aired her ass out. Apparently not good enough. She's not dead. But she is in the hospital.
Fucked up in the hospital. Let's watch the body cam video. Warning.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Warning, people,
kids are now
that this is a graphic video.
After a mom's complaint.
All right, well, let's see it. That's what I've been waiting for.
It's a cartoon. It's not very good graphics. I can see this by going outside. Virtual reality simulator is insane.
Now, this car right here has been reported stolen. They chased it earlier. It got away. They got off the chase. It was found later on in this parking lot, so they re-engaged, and this is what happened. They put spike strips and stuff across. You see the cop right here? He's putting spike strips and stuff out to keep her in.
They must kind of have some kind of policy about not having your gun out on a stolen car or something, because I'm not seeing a lot of guns pointed at it.
Stop the car!
There you go.
Stop the car!
Go around and get your car.
Woo! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, son.
Ran over.
Yeah.
What's amazing?
That's a fucking rodeo.
What is amazing is y'all seen all them shots, right? Point blank in the windshield. He only hit her one time.
I'm telling you, man, typical LAPD shit. 10,000 rounds, never even hit this fucking Suburban. I don't know what happened. They give us magic bullets for being
Shots fired.
Now, she went up the road and got into a crash with two other vehicles. She is in critical condition in the hospital. But, yeah, that many bullets and... that many bullets, and she only got hit once. I hope she stopped and bought a lottery ticket on the way.
Well, at least he gets a couple week off, paid vacation.
Roy Peters says, hi, free balls. He means free birds. Kelly says there's a live standoff in Los Angeles right now. Now she has two phones going. Yep, he'll be fired soon. I don't know if he will on this one, but that's just crazy. He's lucky he didn't get. He's lucky he didn't get hurt way worse. My whole thing was I was amazed that she only took one round with that many damn near point blank.
She had to leaned out of the way the second she did it.
She must have laid down and ducked or something. I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, if one went, they all went in the same spot. I don't know. I mean, he fired 5 or 6 rounds. I didn't count them.
Oh, man, they crisscrossed applesauce. They JFK'd around that bitch. There was like 9 shooters. It'll be all right. But she's not dead.
No, she's in the hospital. This next story, we're going to Arkansas.
Nothing dull ever happens on the highways of Arkansas.
They had a high-speed pursuit involving a Uhaul van. I did not know these Uhaul vans would go that fast. Maybe they should put some governors on them or something like that. But anyway, they made the arrest, and they found Molotov cocktails, weapons, and all kind of stuff. So whatever they were up to, they probably stopped them from doing it. We'll watch the video. If this is the right video, I remember this police chief gets some kudos from me.
started 60 miles away from here over in Oklahoma, but it was the Taneytown police chief who ended it. And the video you're about to see shows his patrol car rolling over multiple times. Now, fortunately, he's okay, and tonight, he's back on the job.
Had not immediate and aggressive actions, if they weren't taken yesterday to end this, there's very little doubt that a member of the public would have gotten hurt.
This is Taneytown Police Chief Corey Jennison's dash camera video after state police and other officers tried multiple times to stop the driver of this U-Haul van. It all started in Locust Grove, Oklahoma, and continued into Arkansas through Taneytown on Highway 412.
What's that?
Why the hell does he have to talk like that?
I don't know why he talks like that.
I mean, he
needs to make it more
like,
dramatic.
William Shatner?
I don't know. That's his news person voice, I guess.
In and out of the car.
He probably sounds a little. That's his masculine voice. He sounds a little feminine during the daytime.
Spock, is that the Klingons?
And how the hell do they pronounce this?
We'll hear it.
Taneytown?
Taneytown, Tit-Town, I don't know, but I wouldn't go there and fuck around. Don't fuck around and find out in this
Don't
town.
fuck around in Tit-Town.
Yeah.
Police say the driver had already hit someone head-on in Oklahoma, and at times, speeds were more than 120 miles per hour.
120 miles an hour in a fucking U-Haul van. Come on.
For 1999.
For 1995.
The rush hour traffic slowed the van down some, but police say they had to stop it before someone else got hurt.
The person driving the van said, "Scotty, give her all you've got."
I can't give her any more.
Can't give it any more, Captain. Give it all you got.
That dude was fixing to pit that van with all them traffic around.
What?
He was fixing to slide that van in about
this chief right here, he don't fuck around.
Our stance here is the priority of life. It's like having someone point a loaded gun into a crowd. You have a big van like this with so many people on our highway. We're going to try to end that as quickly as we possibly can.
When the van gets on the interstate, Chief Jennison tries to end it.
Oh, that's the chief? Yeah, you don't have to answer
The maneuver sends his police car rolling over.
I've crushed my car, Captain.
But
he's the chief. He can do that.
Because I get it. Some civilians watch the show and don't realize. A pit maneuver is a very dangerous maneuver. It doesn't always go smoothly like you see on TV. This shit happens because you're still doing 100 plus miles an hour. The slightest maneuver can cause you to lose control. And that's what happens.
But the chief's okay.
4 times.
Thank God.
Fortunately, the chief was not seriously injured.
If someone's going to make a foolish decision, run from the police, and they're going to come through Taneytown, then
he said, "Listen to him right here."
You come through this town, we're gonna
come through Taneytown, then they're going to receive an aggressive response to end that threat to any of our people.
Police arrested the driver, Corey Mercier, and the passenger, Trenton Johnson. Police say they found guns, homemade flammable devices, or Molotov.
What if they got their security deposit back on that van?
Shut that shit down. We ain't following you through the county and watching you. We're just gonna ram the shit out of you until you're done. I like it.
I say when you call U-Haul, you're like, by the way, this van is probably not going to make it back, but if I do pick it up, I might want to bring a tow truck.
Yeah, I'm not getting my security.
Details inside the van. Tonight, the 21-year-old.
This one-day rental is going to be extended.
These are the 2 morons here, right here.
At least 12 felony charges in our area, but that's not all.
We received information that these individuals are wanted out of Westland, Michigan for allegedly attempting to run over multiple police officers there. Initial conversations with them was that they were headed back to the Michigan area, and whatever purpose that they were going to use those firearms or a Molotov cocktail, I cannot think of a legitimate reason.
And tonight we're waiting for more information.
What?
You ain't never had a bonfire before?
No, Molotov cocktail.
You gotta light it somehow.
They look awful good to go through all of this. I'm just saying.
Thank you.
I'm just saying it shouldn't.
That's right.
Like he could have probably fell getting out of the van a couple of times.
Roy Peters says, "Don't f with Arkansas State Troopers. They'll knock everyone off the road." Kelly says that looks familiar. Roy says those are governed at 75. Don't listen to the news. I've driven a few of them. He's dead, Jim.
19.
The doors on the airbag did work. The curtain airbags did work.
That was the 1495 vans. This is the 1995 van, Roy.
Yeah, you need to upgrade.
Upgrade to the 1995 one per day.
Well, this next story is about a teenager who is being praised for his good works.
Yeah. Well, apparently you give me all Ohio stories, so now we'll go to Cincinnati instead of Dayton, Ohio, where they let people out of jail. I'm surprised they praising this guy because apparently, like Ohio and Dayton, they let all the criminals off with a slap on the wrist. So apparently, this
out of Ohio.
This high school kid overheard a conversation of, well, I don't know if it's a friend or he just overheard a conversation for a mass shooting or a planned mass shooting. And so he tells his dad, and his dad said, well, screw that shit. We're going to call the authorities. So his dad called the police. Yep. And lo and behold, they did find that this kid had a detailed plan along with a hit list.
No shit.
Yeah, so he got several charges out of this deal for the kid turning, and probably when he gets out, since Ohio slaps him on the wrist, when this kid gets out, now this kid's going to be on the target on the hit list. So he's smiling with his little certificate now, but he gonna be the last entry on the hit list. I know that's for sure.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah.
His kid's going to grow up. Kid's going to grow up to be the SWAT team leader.
Well,
what? The guy that got arrested?
No, the kid that ratted.
No, this kid the kid that ratted him out.
So here we are. You guys missed it. Midweek news. It would have been a great day to go to church. Joel Osteen was having church. Speaking of that.
Yeah.
And they were in the middle of a sermon. Jesus. I don't know if Joel Osteen sounds like that. It's just a wild guess. Anyway, some crazy woman decided that she was going to walk into Joel Osteen's megachurch. They are the third world's largest church, accessible, worship over 100 different countries. That's where they broadcast to. So they were entering into the Spanish aspect of the sermon, and this crazy lady decided she was going to walk in a long coat, like a trench coat, and she was carrying a 5-year-old child. She decided that she was going to go crazy and pull out a long rifle inside of this place that's commonly attended by a sermon of 10,000 plus. Okay. I mean, you might have been to Disney. Hell, you could go to a Trump rally. It's like that many people every Sunday or every Wednesday. This chick was right in the middle of them with a rifle. She pulled out her gun before she was able to hurt anybody fatally. The two off-duty officers from Texas were in the crowd. They unholstered their weapons and aired her out. She was DRT. And the child is in critical condition. They're not quite sure whose round hit the child. More than likely the police officers. And then one elderly man was hit in like the hip. But
I got a video on it too.
This woman could have killed a bunch of fucking people in that place because a long rifle, those rounds punch through flesh. So she would have got it in the right angle. It would have hurt a lot of people in one row. So thank God the police officers acted quickly and neutralized the threat and took the devil right out of her.
Yeah. They said that she was pretty bad with this kid, like all kind of child abuse stuff with the kid and stuff like that. So
well, obviously, if you're going to use it for a fucking human shield, you probably don't like the little shit. Not much, anyway.
Well, there's been all kind of stuff. She's identified as a what the hell? She has identified herself as a man. What happened? The hell? I don't know what happened to the audio listeners. We each had a big old snafu. I'm trying. I don't know what happened.
Hey, what the hell's going on here?
I don't know what happened. Stand by.
Holster? Is Holster around?
I don't even see the fucking...
Stand by. I don't know what's going on.
I don't even see the channel anymore.
Yeah, it cut me off.
It says we're still streaming.
I don't hear any.
Yeah, it says it's live.
Because it said it dropped the signal. That's the message I got. It said the signal was dropped. So I don't know
what happened. This thing went completely wackadoodle on me.
Yeah, we're still live, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
I think so.
I don't know what happened, but
T-Bird, we still live over there?
You are now.
Okay.
Okay.
T-Bird, we still streaming?
We're being hacked by the Russians. Yeah.
Yeah. Where got? I mean, vote.
You got the police chief talking in the background.
I don't hear no videos, nothing.
Hold on. I don't know what's going on. Everything's like being real slow for some reason.
Well, Duke is missing in action, Christina.
No, I don't know what. Hold on.
We can still keep reading. Whose story was next?
I
don't know.
I had to. Well, if I can get the stuff back, I will get it back. I don't know. There we go. There's that part. Let me see if it'll go to the video. Hold on.
Oh, I see. The whole backdrop and everything's dead. Think. Back up now.
Oh, can you do some hand animals or something, Holster?
Hold on.
Well, okay. I mean, I can skip. What are you doing?
What's happening?
I was trying to pull the video up, but
we're all kind of whack-doodled out on this.
It's just acting all weird. We might not have no videos no more tonight.
Screw it. We'll just go without videos, guys. And then Iceman, you're next on the 19-year-old.
I don't know what happened, but we'll just keep going. Well, on that one from there, also that woman has identified as a man and all kind of stuff. So she was a wackadoodle from the go, obviously.
Yeah. Wackadoodle.
Yeah. I know everything's like being real slow and wanky, Kelly. I don't know what's going on.
Let me see.
So I don't know. He ain't never done this to me before. So there we go. Let's see. I just got a thing from live stream saying I had some kind of error. They had an update today, so they're telling the update might have fucked shit up. Anyway, everything working back to normal now.
60 miles away from here over in Oklahoma, but it was the Taneytown police chief who ended it. And the video you're about to see
unfolded at Lakewood Church. Authorities believe the woman who opened fire inside the building yesterday attended the church. And you're looking live now at Lakewood Church as we continue to monitor the investigation at this hour. Right now, we know the shooter was 36-year-old Nancy Moreno, and investigators say her 7-year-old son was caught in the crossfire.
Overnight, agents with the FBI, Texas Rangers, and ATF raided a Conroe home believed to be connected to Moreno. Police say Moreno shot at officers with an AR-15, but was armed with another rifle she did not use. We still don't know who fired the shots that hit her son or the 57-year-old man who was also shot. We do have team coverage on this shooting and the security at the church. We're going to begin with ABC 13's Maya Shea with some exclusive details about the shooter's troubled background. Maya?
Yeah, we unearthed so much information today. First, we know that she's had brushes with the law, almost all misdemeanors.
Right here. Look at all the different
years.
pictures.
And through extensive divorce records, we were...
Look, this is her right here. Some video she made.
...radically on social media, including this video, where she talks about it on her YouTube channel.
Anyone can create a social media account.
I think she's wearing a thong, though.
Yeah, I mean, she's a wackadoodle, but she's got all
agree.
this.
Kelly said Facebook is jacking with us.
The same year, the Moreno was arrested for unlawful...
Well, they already don't like me. So she's Spanish, or is she
I'm not
Muslim?
sure what she is. She's not Muslim. I don't think she is.
No, she's a mixed Muslim.
She just
I don't know.
scarves, got it.
Anyways, next story, they had a kid. I say a kid. He didn't look like a kid. He decides it would be fun to have the police chase him. Like it's like Grand Theft Auto's fucking just real life video game, which is not.
It can be slightly entertaining, but it also does come with a lot of fucking punishment.
Yes, is it not? In Florida, a 19-year-old idiot Florida person was accused of leading deputies on a 100-mile police chase that had little to do with anything. When asked why he refused to stop, the kid said he thought it would be fun. The chase resulted in the driver being charged with fleeing to elude law enforcement, third-degree felony with the potential of a 5-year prison sentence. That sounds like a lot of fun if you want to get ass raped by a big guy named Bubba in jail.
Roy does.
Roy P. loves that shit.
Yeah, well, only if he's got nice hands.
This kid here is a
opened fire inside the building yesterday at 10.
Here we go.
That's the kind of crowd.
Zooms by police running through a red light. The deputy tried to pull the driver over, but dashcam video shows that he kept on going. At one point, the driver loses control and veers off the road. When you think the pursuit is over, it keeps going. The driver pulls into a gas station and is blocked in by deputies with the Marion County Sheriff's Office. He is ordered out of the car.
Step out of the car.
Those cars will freak you out, by the way.
Put your hands up over your head. Over to your left.
Damn black kid soul.
What did I do? Why y'all stopping me? But anyway, that's that, and the idiot kid, which he's dumb.
Look at those uniforms. Those nice hunter green uniforms, all professional and shit. Man.
That's what you're gonna have when you sheriff. You gonna have some hunter green uniforms.
I always liked the hunter green. The white ones just get too dirty too damn easy. Because if you got a white T-shirt that's still white at the end of your shift, you probably didn't do much.
This next one, I also.
If my stuff was white, I ain't doing much either. I don't want to get dirty.
But yeah, a lot of the sheriff's departments down here wear that white uniform, man.
You won't get dirty if you just write tickets. I'd be a motor guy if it was me.
A lot of them are doing away with motors. They see it as liability nowadays. I think that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Well, this next one is about the big story about that shooting in the parade. Free bar.
Who got that?
You.
I don't have that. No, I got the little boy.
No, you don't.
Oh, I don't?
No.
In Kansas. Oh, at the Super Bowl.
In Kansas.
Yeah.
That's where I'm headed to.
Children, if you're watching, which you shouldn't be listening to us or watching, that's why you're supposed to do your homework. And I gave these to them yesterday before I knew the wife was
There's
sick.
2 in custody after a shooting during Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl parade. Freebird.
He done froze
That's yours.
himself.
Oh, he's reading the story. Yeah. Never mind. Bird, don't click back in.
At
Continue
100
to read
miles
it.
an hour. Watch as the car zooms by
Oh, is
police
this that video we
running
missed
through
earlier?
a red light.
No.
The deputy tried to pull the driver over.
Got
but
this.
dash cam video shows that he
I was traumatized. I think what made it most scary for me, though, was
It's video I got of the shooting stuff.
I saw the fear on people's faces.
When I froze, y'all can't hear me?
No.
Oh, okay. But there's 21 people hurt and 1 person dead. I know that.
Damn.
They lucky a lot more didn't get killed. Watch this video.
Yeah.
The day after a mass shooting at the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl parade and rally, and people are still in shock.
They said they had like over 1 million people out there.
Oh, yeah. So it was
We have
just
new
a fucking
information on
shoot
those
for this
who were
guy.
shot and what police think sparked the chaos.
There was no nexus to terrorism or homegrown violent extremism.
The hell?
Well, police do believe it started with some kind of a dispute.
Authorities in Kansas City say this is an active investigation, but here is what we know as of right now. There are 23 gunshot victims in all. 1 person is dead, 22 are injured. Half of those injured are under the age of 16.
Tens of thousands had lined that parade route and attended the rally when a day of celebration turned to terror. Police say this tackle in the crowd after Wednesday's Super Bowl parade in Kansas City helped detain 1 of 3 people who may be connected to the shooting, 2 of them juveniles.
Preliminary investigative findings have shown there was no nexus
So multiple shooters.
to terrorism.
It was like a
or
little gang
homegrown-
shootout.
It's some teenagers and
What the
stuff.
hell is this nexus
This appeared
crap
to
that
be
they're
a
talking about?
dispute between several people that ended.
Not an internet company.
It sounds like one of these new words they use. My thing is that if they arrested these teenagers that had these guns that were out shooting at each other, why haven't they arrested their parents yet? They allowed these kids to have guns?
You can't. There's getting. As I told T-Bird, you can't even go anywhere anymore.
No,
without
you
some
can't.
dumb shit.
No, you can't. But I think,
and it's all retarded. It's retarded teenagers.
Yes.
Retarded teenagers.
No, it's teenagers being taught that everything's going to be okay in life. That
they can do what they want to do.
Because even if you fail, you still succeed. Why? Because we don't have failures anymore. We adjust the fucking curve. Yeah, it's the entire thing all the way across the board. And then when they turn 18 and they walk into a store and then they're like, okay, well, I don't have a job, so I'm just going to take a sandwich because, like, I'm hungry. And they eat the sandwich and then they go to fucking jail and they start screaming, you can't arrest me, I was just hungry. Because they're too damn ignorant, because nobody ever took the time to explain to them, real life is fucking hard, okay? Real life is not fun. I think everybody that watches this realizes that. But these little bastards coming up are self-entitled little shits.
It's parents' fault.
Okay? And it is their parents' fault. They let them walk all... They literally let the child walk all over the parent. It happens all over the place. You see it. You go to Walmart, you know. The little Johnny, the mom says no. And little Johnny throws a fit and throws the bag at her. Dude, I wish... Dude... Go back in time when I was a little kid and let me throw, some kind of Raisin Bran at my mom because she said no. She would have whipped my ass and dragged me through the store on the way to the truck. You can't let that kind of action just get away. And it's happening all over the damn place.
Yep, arrest the parents. Start arresting the parents.
Yeah.
They said the president. Let's arrest the parents.
Little fucks.
Anyway, that's
It's not hard.
You can't
All
go
have to do is teach your kids right and wrong.
You can't go to parades. You can't go anywhere. You can't go anywhere nowadays. You can't go anywhere.
No.
All right, Christine. I had Duke on there for you, but I will. You have a good night. Hello, T-Bird.
You have someone like my son.
I'm surprised she's not taking pictures with her phone.
Right. So, are you ready for this next story? Because I'm pretty sure you sent it to me. I don't. This is terrible.
T-Bird's painting.
Oh, she is painting?
You got her that new paint by number set from Hobby Lobby?
It's a paint by numbers, and I put the numbers out earlier, so she's doing pretty good so far. Staying within the lines.
Oh.
Yes, this next one is yours. I got a video on that,
This
too.
next one is completely utter bullshit. And from the minute I read it, I thought it was a most sickening thing I ever read. But I'll tell you my perspective on it in just a moment. So a sobbing boy hands police a Ziploc bag of meth found in mom's. Why it's apparent how much your home cost, $430,000 Las Vegas home. So basically, this 9-year-old little baby's kid decides that he's going to go through mom's drawers inside of his mom's bedroom. And I guess he must have been looking for the vibrator, but instead found 100 grams worth of meth.
Said he found it underneath
the
night, underneath
his mom, or bringing it to his father, or anything like that. What does he do? Coincidentally, he hides. He hides from everybody and dials 911. And as soon as they get there, because the mother has no fucking idea why the cops would be there, he walks right up in front of the mother and goes, here's all this meth that I found while I was snooping through mommy's drawers. Personally, I think that the dad set the little bastard up to it, and he went and bought the meth and gave it to his son. And I believe that the son called 911, and now mom's in jail and he's living with dad. There you go. He completely.
That's a far-fetched bullshit right there.
I've seen worse things happen. I've seen worse things happen.
They asked him if he knew. At 9 years old, they asked him if he knew what drugs looked like, and he, cried and said, "Yeah."
He took dare.
So
anyway, mom's not in jail. Mom's not in jail. She bonded out. She bonded out. And
she in
the,
Ohio?
the drugs.
Ohio?
I don't know. The drugs. It was in Las Vegas.
It's going to be hell to prove.
The drugs were
in the drawers.
The drugs were found underneath her nightstand. The kid went to the bathroom, locked himself in for an hour. The first phone call he made, because Holster's going right down the same path, the right path though. The first phone call he made was to who? Not the police. It was to daddy.
No, I thought it was.
First phone call was made to daddy. Daddy says call the police.
Daddy said, "Look, if your mama does drugs around you or got drugs, you call me."
Daddy said call the police. The problem is since all of this has happened, because this is an older case, she has been arrested again since for having what in the house? Drugs, meth and cocaine. So,
no way. No way.
Yes.
That damn kid back in the house.
I was traumatized. I think what made it most scary for me, though, was when I saw the fear on people's faces.
This is, I think we
hold on.
Taken into custody, his own mother.
Really, it's heartbreaking moments right there that unfolded, all caught on video. 8 News Now investigator Vanessa Murphy has this story you'll only see here.
That cop was going 0 miles an hour.
A child hands a police officer a bag of drugs.
Thank you. So, we were called to come check on your son.
A second police officer tries to comfort him.
What's up, little man? What's going on? Hey, I'm Officer Hanson. You scared? What's going on, man? What's going on? Do you want to take a seat on the bench?
He's on my phone in the bathroom for like an hour.
This is the boy's mother, Kendra Long.
I have no idea.
I have no idea what that is.
Well, you just handed it to me.
Okay, I don't know.
Roy P., she may be looking for a date. Just saying.
Nah, man, she's an OnlyFans girl. You could tell.
I don't look at that house, though, man. That's a hell of a staircase.
Cocaine and that house. She a hoe.
Oh, I don't know.
So this is your child?
This is my baby. Yes, he's in the bathroom for an hour.
Okay.
Literally an hour.
The child had FaceTimed his father while locked in the bathroom. The parents are divorced. The dad called police.
Oh, dad called police.
This stuff that he found in the house.
Yeah, the daddy was the one that called the police.
Well, I don't either.
He had to. He planted the drugs on the kid.
He's like,
then talks to the
dad's like, I ain't paying this bitch no more child support.
Exactly.
Old boy who's in tears.
And what did you find inside the house?
Now you can't do that.
Okay. Do you know what drugs look like?
No, for right now, I don't know how it works in Nevada, but
he come out crying. He come out crying, shedding real tears. You can't fake that if his daddy put him up to it.
Whatever.
I tell you what,
you're not allowed to.
Little Lexi, I remember she could sit there and joke about making a shiv out of a lollipop and be crying the next second because, well, somebody spilled ice.
Well, not allowed to question a
she's
child
good.
without a
Good.
guardian or somebody present. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, this is Vegas, baby.
Take some deep breaths.
He says he found the drugs under his mother's nightstand.
I just saw a couple bags. I was curious. Pour it out.
Why would you be laying on the floor looking under the nightstand?
Right.
Because his daddy told him, according to Holstera.
He told him that's
his
where I
daddy
keep my
said,
fucking
son.
No, the kid said he found it and called his dad. So.
He said, you go in there, you army crawl, and I don't need you to look for everything, according to Holstera. He's like, he army crawl in the whole house.
Some shicey shit, man. Dude,
Yeah.
people can be crazy, especially when it comes to relationships and kids.
Maybe it was drugs from like TV and stuff.
Yeah.
Officers examined the drugs.
Yeah, that's a lot of meth. Wow. It's not just like a little baggie.
Yeah, awful lot of meth.
You know. Yeah, it's like one of my top 5.
This is a messed up situation.
Career of meth hauls.
Yeah, maybe she's
I can
born
honestly
with
say
it.
after 21
Maybe
years,
it's
it's the first time
amphetamine.
that kids walked out with 12 pounds of meth in a baggie and handed it to us. If that is meth, then yeah, that's quite a bit of meth. It's not just recreational or personal use. That's.
She don't look like a meth head.
Enough for,
Sounds like my buddy Joe.
You know that?
100 people to party on a weekend. However, yeah.
Look at her.
Turns
She's
out
not
this
a meth
was more
head.
than 100 grams of meth, according to
That's what I'm
police.
saying.
You do have the right to remain silent.
Me?
If you give up that right, you can say
No sores.
No, she ain't. She's a little on the point. No.
She's not fat, but she's not a meth head.
No, she's got meat.
No, she'd have to be selling it because meth heads don't look like that.
No.
it's in your house.
No, they don't.
This is your house.
This is not my. I don't even know this was here. I can't even understand or fathom the fact that this is drugs in my house.
Long is arrested for drug trafficking and child abuse.
Does Cuss feel okay?
This was in July of 2022. Long
Does Cuss
posted a
feel okay?
$25,000 bond that same day, violated a family court order, and broke numerous other rules, court records show. Still, she received no hard prison time.
Oh, man,
and
I
was given
guarantee you when she
probation,
gets
which
out, she
prosecutors say
definitely finds
she
out.
violated.
She ain't gonna get
She was
them
also sent to an inpatient drug
I
treatment
was in
program.
charges.
In her criminal case, prosecutors pointed to these text messages showing she clearly was dealing drugs. You want a $100 bag or half? The deal taking place with her son home. So it appears this was all
Maybe
an
she
me
meant she wanted the half of tennis balls. Ain't you ever put them on the bottom of the rolly chair things? They'll slide across the floor.
Come on.
What happened?
You know, that's what she was talking about.
Breaking Bad. I mean, Jesus.
I have never seen Breaking Bad.
Well, you should.
While police say his mother is
Yeah, he should.
lying,
It's a good
the
TV show.
child is recognized
How was you
for
doing?
his honesty.
Good job, buddy. Proud of you.
There's Dad picking a
Vanessa
kid up.
Murphy, 8 News Now.
The 8 News Now investigators reached out to Long's lawyer to try and get her side of the story during a phone.
Anyway, so she just might be a meth dealer.
So they're only showing.
Regardless.
They're only showing one text message. I mean, that's all we got out of a one.
Right?
Matt says she's going to be paying child support. She may be. I don't know. I'd love to see some updates on that story there. This next story is messed up because they had this old man, a grandpa, was backing out in Walmart and bumps into another car, which I've almost done because people drive down Walmart, the parking lanes like they're fucking in a NASCAR. It's a parking lot. So he backed up, bumped into a car. Barely like the damage could be buffed out basically, okay? And it ends up in a homicide. The stupid bitch gets out. He gets out to apologize, admitting his fault, and this fucking cunt shoots
taken
him.
into custody, his own mother.
Really, it's heartbreaking moments right there that unfolded.
Turns deadly when one driver shoots and kills the other. Good evening. This is a KTLA 5 News at 5:30. I'm Cher Calvin.
And hi there, I'm Courtney Farrell in tonight for Micah. The deadly encounter happened after the victim accidentally backed into the suspect's car.
KTLA's Inland Empire reporter Shelby Nelson spoke to the
That would be Grandpa over there. Like I said, this is just a sick story.
victim's son and joins us now in San Bernardino with more. Shelby?
Sharon Court, this truly is heartbreaking. It was supposed to be just a simple trip to Walmart for John Mock, but instead he was involved in a fender bender that led to him and his life being taken way too soon. Now, we talked to his son earlier, who says this should have never happened over something so minuscule.
I think so, Kelly.
He wasn't big on taking pictures. What he did love was his family, cars, and his boat. That's what you'll see in the few pictures of 59-year-old Jonathan Mock.
I got pictures of him falling asleep with his granddaughter there watching TV together and feeding her when she was an infant. He loved his granddaughter. So happy.
They'll serve as memories for Matthew Mock and his two brothers after their father was tragically killed in this Highland Walmart parking lot on Highland Avenue last Monday. John had come here to get some ingredients to make jerky. San Bernardino police say at around 8 p.m. he was driving down a lane while the suspect was backing out of her parking spot.
For whatever reason, the victim stopped and backed his vehicle up, and that's when he had a collision with the suspect's vehicle.
Police say the impact was minor, resulting in a scratch or two. John then got out of his car to apologize. That's when they say 36-year-old Shantice Norton got...
Tell me you're gay without telling me you're gay.
...of her car and allegedly shot him in the face before driving.
Well, look at a picture of this chick.
That's a chick?
Yeah.
That's a chick or a dude?
That's a chick.
Trans?
No, it's a...
She just looks angry as shit.
I cried when I found out he got killed. And that's what he loved, cars. He probably would have fixed the lady car for nothing. And she ended up shooting it.
Those who worked with John at Carey's Fine Automobiles in San Bernardino.
Anyway, sad, tragic. Somebody gonna get pissed off about a scratch. You're gonna get out and shoot somebody. But it's California. They're probably not even in jail anymore. She's probably already out on bond. So it's just fucked up. The world is going to hell in a handbasket.
Well, how bad was the scratch?
It was just a little baby scratch. The scratch was less than what would happen if you ran into a garbage truck.
Yeah.
Oh, he got it. Huh?
That's another shit.
Next you like coffee, Freebird?
Oh yeah, like coffee with my garbage.
But we're going to coffee.
I don't know where Coffee County's at. Never did say the state, so I don't know where Coffee County's at.
It's Tennessee.
Yeah. I figured it was Alabama. The way the story goes, apparently Miss Shadrika, Shamika, what the hell her name is? I can't remember.
Her, right there.
Yeah, her. She probably got the. She does her crunchies.
She's making a kissy face.
But apparently she got caught kissing an inmate and also delivering tobacco products to old boy. So they don't know if it's the same old boy she been, licking his lips, or you don't know if this is one and the same that she delivered the tobacco to. But she got charged with two charges.
Malfeasance and introduction of contraband, I believe.
Yeah. So I don't know how she picked Wonder Boy out of all the other potential candidates in jail, but
this is when you take
special.
This is when you take
she was sweet.
Hug a Thug program a little too far.
Yep.
Yes, indeed. Fuck a thug.
I don't understand. There's a lot of this we've been seeing going on lately. These guards with these inmates. It's fucking just. It's like, really.
Well, obviously, you have you don't have the pick of the litter out incarcerated. I guess you need to up your standards a little bit and find somebody like on the outside that can maybe take you on a
because they probably have a sexual addiction. and they know that they can get every one of those men to fuck them if they wanted it. I think that's the whole.
I think it's low self-esteem.
Have that.
Low self-esteem. Anyway,
I know we're gonna get low self-esteem.
We're going over to talking about a judge now with old Stara.
This judge is hilarious. Hilariously fired. She basically got pushed into resigning after she was caught sending hundreds and hundreds of text messages to multiple people, including the bailiff. What was she saying? She was basically talking shit about the people in the courtroom.
During a murder trial.
And during a murder trial. So even though she sentenced somebody to time for murder, she was too busy texting the entire
No, it was
time.
a jury trial, so the jury's the one that had to decide.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with this? I mean, maybe she was bored. You know how the trials go. Needless shit.
Because if a man's life is going to be on the line, you at least should have the courtesy of the court to sit there and listen. We
need more to the story. Who's
she
bad? Who's she talking about? She talking about the bailiff? She talking about the lawyers?
She was talking about the lawyers, witnesses. Watch, I got a video.
Deadly when one driver shoots and kills the other. Good evening. This is a KTLA 5 News.
Courtroom camera. Authorities say captures former Judge Tracy Soderstrom on her phone mid-murder trial, texting and scrolling social media.
There were some things that I did inappropriately.
That admission coming Thursday, after Soderstrom announced her resignation following an investigation accusing her of gross neglect of duty and partiality in office. A judicial conduct complaint against Soderstrom states over the course of a murder trial involving the death of a 2-year-old, the newly elected judge texted her bailiff more than 500 times, mocking the physical appearance of attorneys, jurors, and witnesses.
I texted during a trial, and that was inappropriate. The content I am not agreeing to because it doesn't matter.
But the complaint cites messages that allegedly show Soderstrom was no longer impartial. At one point, Soderstrom calling a prosecutor gross and a horrible speaker, while praising the defense attorney, texting her bailiff, "Can I clap for her?" And during testimony, texting the state, just couldn't accept that a mom could kill her kid. So they went after the next person available, adding, "Can I please scream liar, liar?" Evidence Soderstrom still denies played a role during the trial.
I didn't make up my mind. Even if I had, it wouldn't have mattered because I was not the fact finder.
Exactly. It was a jury trial.
Went further. Soderstrom allegedly calling a testifying officer pretty, saying she could look at him all day. Authorities tell NBC News the bailiff is no longer a county employee.
They got fired too.
Meanwhile, Soderstrom has agreed to never seek any state judicial position ever again. Morgan Chesky.
So the bailiff got fired too.
Is the bailiff? Yeah, but why the bailiff? He was evidently texting back. But she must have had a sweet spot for the bailiff, huh?
I don't know.
They don't have a picture of the bailiff?
No. My thing is this saying this is a jury trial. Basically, during a jury trial, all the judge can do is sustain or dismiss any objections, overrule any objections, period. They don't, the judge don't find, the judge does not find guilt in a jury trial.
Right.
So,
but they could hear arguments. I mean, but T-Bird couldn't be a judge. She'd be getting hemmed up on Facebook.
Oh yeah, sharing pictures and stuff.
Yeah. She ain't been on Facebook much today. I don't know how she's making it.
That's why the stock went down. This last one, I don't know if y'all have heard it, saw it. Locally, y'all should have. Anyway, an NOPD cop has gotten himself in a little bit of trouble. For his actions during the parade.
Shit, he didn't tell her to put it away.
Let's watch it.
Yeah, see? He said, show me,
Authorities say
I got some police.
No.
Judge Tracy Soderstrom on her phone.
Is seen pushing a student performing in a marching band during the Muses Parade.
yeah.
In a video that went viral over the weekend, now the student's mother is demanding an apology. Lily Cummings is joining us live now. Lily, this is really...
No, she wants the cop. She wants the police department to admit guilt so she can sue them. So.
Yeah, but did you see that? I saw that just the other day, man. The dude, the kid, and it's a kid in a high school band.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell he was thinking.
Well, let's watch it now. We're going to talk about it.
Katie, it definitely has. The mom of that student tells me that she learned just yesterday of what happened. So she reached out to the community to see if anyone had video of the interaction, and the community showed their support for her, and it's clear this has clearly struck a chord. Marching bands are the soul of the parade route.
I got to disagree on that.
Who that is?
I got to disagree with. I'm not sure.
I think it's the red and blue
band.
lights.
The band is not the heart soul of a parade. I disagree.
Yeah.
They,
All the lights and
what they are is they're the reason that parades get gapped up and slow down.
Yeah.
Not unusual for folks to whip out their phones to record the music. But on Muses Thursday, they captured something else. This video shows the LB Landry Marching Band come to a stop near St. Charles and Canal Street. An NOPD officer backs up and bumps into 18-year-old section leader Brandon Mitchell.
It's going slow. Y'all seen the cop was right here. This cop right here. He's backing up.
He backs up.
He backs up and bumps into this kid. Now, these bands, they do take up a lot of the street. And if you go to any parade, don't have to be New Orleans, if you're walking around, it's a good chance you're going to bump into people, especially in New Orleans. Now,
You should have a higher caliber, especially in uniform.
I'm not defending this guy whatsoever, but this guy, but he's probably been working umpteen hours and he's tired. Probably tired of getting bumped into and stuff like that. But he should have a little more patience, especially when it comes to a kid.
Well, hell, he wasn't even close to the student when the student walked up.
Yeah,
when he come up from the band. I mean, he backs
The
up.
officer backs up and bumps into 18-year-old section leader Brandon Mitchell.
Once he bumped into my son, that's when he turned around and shoved.
I don't know why. And then he shouldered the kid. It's like, really? The kid was there first.
Yeah.
You can see him shoulder this kid.
Into 18-year-old section leader Brandon Mitchell.
Once he bumped into my son, that's when he turned around and shoved him. My son immediately reacted, but he didn't react physically, but he did say, hey, what's your problem? And that's when he turned around and
he just shouldered him. Yeah, he just shouldered. He didn't shove him.
Yeah, he didn't shove him after.
He just kind of just shouldered him like, but
turned around and shoved him. My son immediately reacted, but he didn't react physically, but he did.
His partner standing there by him was like, WTF, jackass.
No, he was, he was pushing him back because the kids should have been like, well, you shouldn't have pushed me, but the kids are I mean, I can't blame them for getting mad, but they're starting to come up to confront.
Type deal. I get it.
Say, hey, what's your problem? And he continues to tell my son, you know what you did, you know what you did. And my son said, I was only simply playing my music. What do you mean? I know what I did.
The student's mother, Tiffany Jones, says the officer tried to provoke her.
I'm sure it's exactly how he said it, too. Man, what the fuck? I guarantee his kid was cussing. Right.
In the video, you can see Orleans Parish Sheriff's deputies and Mitchell's bandmates step in. The deputy touches the two students, creating space between the officer and them.
The deputy got in the middle and, told them to keep going. But as my son was continuing to try to get some kind of response from the police officer, he turned his back to him as if he didn't just physically assault him and push him.
Jones says she wants an apology from the officer and NOPD.
Because if the shoe was on the other foot and my son reacted physically or my son initiated the contact, then he would be charged as an adult because he's 18.
NOPD says its Public Integrity Bureau is investigating the incident. The Orleans Independent Police Monitor says it's reviewed the video and the officer was removed from his assignment. In a statement to WWL Louisiana, the Monitor said, quote, upon review, the OIPM was immediately concerned by the behavior of the officer and promptly spoke with NOPD leadership. The OIPM understands the public's frustration and disappointment. Reaction on social media shows members of the community took the interaction to heart.
I feel like it's like a one band, one sound type of deal. The city has written for my son and myself, and I am just so grateful.
Vote Trump.
And Jones says she does plan to file a formal complaint with the PIB tomorrow. She also said she's looking into taking legal action.
All right, she's like, oh, see, they act like that. They act like that. He took a billy club out and started beating the fuck out of this kid. Okay, do I believe?
You know damn well they sue him. They're going to turn him inside out at the jury.
Do I believe that the cop was wrong? If he felt the kid bump him, all he'd do was look. It's like, oh, and just what I would have done. I'm just like, oh fuck. Especially if I was backing up and I'd have just moved up. The cop obviously got some kind of, I don't know, attitude or whatever, but
He'd have been in there dancing with him.
But
I've seen these lives you do.
Like I said,
twerking and shit.
I don't twerk. That's you with your yogurt pants on. But anyway, I believe the cop was wrong, but they're acting like the cop like punched this kid in the face. He elbowed him, nudged him back. I mean, barely, he nudged the kid, and it's not like, I mean, is it considered a battery here? Yes. Okay, it's a misdemeanor, but they're acting like that the kid almost got murdered. So I mean, all mom's thinking, I'm getting ready to get paid. That's all they thinking right now. Was cop wrong? Yes, I believe he was wrong, but come on. I'm about the city standing behind me.
I did. You worked a lot of the parade stuff, stood out there. I do want to let everybody know that you didn't get twerked on this year.
I did back up one time. I got
ladies.
I had some post-traumatic stress.
But you didn't show somebody because you worked all them hours. I mean, no. I don't want to hear that bullshit. That's some bullshit.
But he was wrong. I'm saying the cop was wrong. He shouldn't have elbowed that kid. He even turned. If you watch the video, he actually looks and sees that as a kid and a band member, and then he. I mean, come on. The kid was there first. You backed into him.
He already had it. He planned it because he was looking before he backed up and shoved him.
So.
Yeah, that's what I said. He looked at him and waited for a second. It was almost premeditated. He probably
wanted to blow on something in the high school.
Well,
I'm
not saying they all are because they got some decent guys that work there. But I've been to New Orleans. I know Freebird has. I mean, they got. I mean, you don't even go ask a freaking New Orleans cop for directions. I've done it before. It's like, hey, where's such and such at? They got attitude.
You can't ask those jackasses for nothing.
Oh, I did when I was down there, man. I was running away from Iceman going, can I get a picture with you? They're like, no. They do like to park in all the no parking zones, though. It's cool. And they got their little NOPD shit in the windshield right over the VIN number. Yeah. All over the place.
Yeah, but so it's just, the cop was wrong in this matter, but the people are also blowing this up into an incident like this kid, lost a limb or something like that, and he didn't. So
he could have.
Okay, we got hot nuts.
We got to vote for it. Jeez, what you on the timeline? Did you pass your bedtime, old man?
Bam's on the other side of the. Not Bam.
All right, let's see. We got hot nuts. We got the
nothing.
Yeah. We got the
kid that, dad's like, hey, I don't want to pay,
I'm not going to call the kid a hot nut. What about the woman? the woman that shot the grandpa. I'm going with the judge that was texting during the murder trial.
Yeah. I want to know how they got her text messages and shit. Was she using a government phone?
I don't
like
know.
An idiot?
But I'm going with the judge. And then we got the NOPD cop.
I'm going with Shandrika Shamika.
That shot the old man.
No, they're kissing.
Yeah,
licking
the
lips
coffee
in the
cop.
jail.
Okay, we got the kissing cop. Who you going with?
Cop.
Oh no, I'm with you.
All right. Well, Kelly, right now, we got 2 votes for the judge texting during the murder trial. We got 1 vote for the kissing cop that likes to kiss the inmates. We got the that's the only 2 we got voted for right now. We got people out running over them. She the texting judge too. And
who that? Oh,
Billy and Jim. Oh, we kicking your ass, Freebird.
Come on, man.
Kicking that butt. Also, I'm going to throw this out.
Kelly, vote for the kissing, coffee kissing.
I'm going to throw this out. I downloaded some videos of the night. Also, we'll call it 7 o'clock tomorrow. Also, I'm going to go live. Y'all more than welcome to join me if you want. I'm just going to be going over some videos that I downloaded. Just let me know if you want to or not. So, if not, it's no big deal. I'm just going live to go over some videos. Got some videos from Seattle. Teenagers accused of running over pedestrians on purpose. Student in Colorado beating up a bus driver. Jacksonville, Florida. Biloxi, and some other stuff. So I will be
doing. Responding to the video?
I'm just going over them videos. Yeah.
Just going live to go over some videos.
What are you doing, Freebird?
Shit.
My audio cut back on.
I want to go live with you.
Okay. You do or don't?
I might want to, yeah.
Cop that was run over.
Cop that. I don't. What one is that?
Damn, like the cop himself for getting ran over? That's fucked up.
Kelly says she doesn't drink too much.
I don't know. I'm not sure what T-Bird's.
It was from the beginning. I know which one she's talking about.
Oh.
To the car not to go over to get out of the parking lot, and then she went and she ran over, and he.
Oh, yeah. I didn't have a drink since the first of the podcast.
Well, 1, 2, 3. We got 4.
Oh, yeah.
We're 4 at the judge, so I'm pretty sure the judge got it.
Oh, that's crap. That's harsh.
We're talking about if you're a judge, don't text during the murder trial.
You're a stupid.
You know, they've acted like this is a big deal, but, you know, she resigned as being a judge, but she can still be a lawyer. She'll just go back to lawyering. So
probably get paid a hell of a lot more than now.
She'll probably make more. She'll make more lawyering, depending on what kind of lawyer she is.
You dumb motherfucker!
I don't understand why the bailiff got
You're a stupid
fired.
Dumbass.
Well, he couldn't have been bailiffing if he was answering 500 of her text messages. But you know how long it takes you to do 500 text messages?
Yeah.
She must have an unlimited plan.
All right, everybody.
Everybody has unlimited plans.
Nowadays. Y'all check back in tomorrow, 7 o'clock p.m. Central. And be safe.
Appreciate you guys.
Watch your back, watch your partner's back, and remember, we are not dogs, sheepdogs. We are lions. As soon as I can get this thing to move. Hopefully everything works better tomorrow night and it's not just slow as shit.
I'm blue.
Yeah.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way.
So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until